and welcome back to Sit Down Rolling. I'm your DM Matthew, and today, as always, I'm joined by Jason, by Adam, by Joe, they said Ben then, and by Rebecca. We've not got Ben. Ben is not here, and John is also on his way. So John will arrive at the most opportune time, as I'm right in the middle of reading something. I'm going to walk right to the door.
John!
Didn't like the sound. But yeah, has anybody got any updates this week?
I have a new job!
Well, it's a fucking surprise.
Which brings the total up to 4.
Good God.
What's your job, Becca?
So, I have a day job where I work in a restaurant.
What's the new job, Becca?
And I'll go through the list.
Oh, okay.
A day job where I work in a canteen. I've got an evening and weekend job where I work in 2 different theatres. Then I have now got another weekend job that fits in around the other one, where I'm going to be either an elf or a bear mascot for a nativity thing, not nativity, Santa's grotto thing.
Okay.
And that's
Bear.
A bear mascot.
Polar bear?
No, well, presumably a teddy bear, considering the character's name is Ted Bear.
Grizzly bear?
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck happened in this version of the nativity? Joseph's got
It's
a
not
nice
the
small
nativity, I misspoke, it's the
Oh,
grotto.
Santa's grotto.
Yeah.
Mrs. Claus got a teeth, more teeth, my face more. No, I said teeth. Good God, it's been a long week.
Oh, what's Santa's wife's name?
Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus.
Mrs. Claus, what big eyes you have. Mrs. Claus, what big teeth you
Oh
have.
my God.
And then
Good.
the community theatre that I volunteer at as well. So I have 4 jobs.
Also, you've got a very interesting doorbell.
I do. That
If I
has.
remember correctly, you'll see it at some point during this episode. It's
You're just gonna drop it in randomly.
Yeah,
It could be the break entertainment.
In a rather put it in during the break. I'll put Rebecca's doorbell in during the break.
Just the random eclectic mix of various nations'
so
national
many things that
anthems,
shouldn't-
classical pieces, but only the famous parts.
It's so bizarre.
I'm surprised the Nokia theme tune isn't in there, to be honest. It would fit.
It really would. Something like Albert painting that thing up.
There is the cuckoo. For some reason, my doorbell had the potential to make a cuckoo sound.
Yes, I heard it.
It was very frustrating. And there's no way to change the volume.
Oh, that's dangerous.
I can't hear it when I'm upstairs, and when I'm in here, it's too loud.
Good God.
Did you move it into the hallway?
No, there's no plug sockets there.
Oh.
Oh, hallway ponder Rebecca's doorway.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's an intro video. Doorway? Doorbell? It's a
Doorbell!
Doorway? Doorbell? Is that coleslaw?
Yeah.
Weird. There's a joke where me and Rebecca keep saying it's coleslaw because we all thought it was something different, and I thought that.
Don't drag me into this.
You did it as well.
I didn't.
Did you? Okay, it was funny, Joe, then.
Yeah.
It was fun. Anyway, let's run the intro video.
Hi everybody, and welcome back. Before this episode probably starts, I'm going to record a quick recap to part 1, because while editing this episode I've noticed that the audio of the first part is for some reason just not very good. It's very kind of spiky and patchy, and there's some bits that you just can't hear at all. I think I must have knocked the mic between the intro and part 1, but the rest of the episode has recorded fine, so what I thought to do was give you a quick breakdown and recap of what happened very quickly during the first part. Luckily, the majority of the events in this episode take place in part 2. Part 1 was quite a short part, but I'll give you quickly, if I can speak, give you a quick breakdown and recap what happened. So, to begin with, the group dealt with the events of the previous episode. They spoke with Gactus and learned a bit more about this Rakshasa incident, and let Gactus know their kind of path and connections to this specific Rakshasa. Gactus said he'd keep an eye out and increase the watch to prevent this attack from happening again. The group then headed to breakfast, where they mingled with the NPCs they met the night before. But the main event of this kind of part was the conversation between Karo and Maris. They spoke quite a lot about Karo's life and Karo's future, and Kilvin Skane, Karo's father. And during this conversation, with most listening in, Karo made some decisions about his future and his life that he didn't reveal to anyone or the group, which he couldn't have to himself, which is a secret. But he made some decisions. He, brought a few things to light, and yeah, he decided kind of how he wanted to live his life. But Maris gave him some things to think about, some potential different ways of looking at life, and how to stop what Kara called the constant fighting, how to put that to one side, and how to live a relatively normal life, all things considering. With that, the group then gathered everyone together, and they headed to the start of the parade, where there was a very quick announcement from the Queen, telling people to enjoy the parade that was taking place throughout the entire city. The group themselves then began to head straight to the end of the parade, while Igneous jumped in and tried to perform with some of the independent entertainers near the back of the main parade. And that was where the first part ended up. We pick up with the parade beginning in part 2, and some very interesting events taking place in a third part. So yes, sorry for this little very, very quick recap. I'm recording on one take because I need to edit this episode quickly. And apologies for the first part vanishing or not working with audio issues, because why would it work? I don't know. Anyway, enjoy the second part.
And we're back.
Just start swearing within the first 10 seconds of every single introduction.
I just do it.
No.
And we're back. Chip no. Fuck it. I'm glad he's on fire somewhere. And we're back. So, we pick up as these two large confetti cannons fire off. And that signals the beginning of the parade. And you all watch from this kind of, overlook as the parade begins. You watch as pretty quickly as it begins. The Queen kind of waves the first couple of minutes, and then she will start making her way towards the end of the parade, to where she needs to be. Let's put the music on.
And Karo follow along.
So who's following straight along, just going straight to the end of it?
I'm going straight to the end.
I'm going straight to the end.
Do it straight to the end.
In the mind link, I'll say to Iggy, sure you're alright on your own?
Oh, come on, please.
Yeah,
Why would I not be?
This is true.
Experience.
I mean, good
Is
luck
that
someone
public?
trying to kidnap me.
Is that public or not?
That was
Was
I
that
said
directly?
in the mind link.
Yeah, but was that public
Yeah,
link or
I've-
direct?
Oh yeah.
And in that case, I would reply, "There's a Rakshaka on the loose stealing people. We shouldn't be alone."
I have something that can shift me between planes, and I have short-range teleportation.
Great, you
I'm
sound very confident.
Very good at getting away from people.
Okay.
So let's just go straight to the end. I'll describe the first few minutes. You kind of watch as the first few kind of orders of the parade go by. So the first thing you see is this detachment of what's to be royal guards, all wearing the kind of heavy plate armour with large heavy shields carrying halberds. They kind of lead the initial charge, probably about 30 or so of them. Following not far behind them, you see what look to be a group of kind of naval officers, so kind of naval military uniforms, kind of like cutlasses, kind of like the sides, kind of bandage across the head, hats, kind of the blue colour as they begin leading the way. You do see General Tizen, she's kind of in that group. Behind them, you watch as a series of cavalry troops, a few horses begin trampling on the kind of main thoroughfare of Outer North Gate into the pentagram. And then directly behind them, you see what looks to be just the normal army, and their armours, their kind of colours, their swords, all kind of walking in like a military march behind them.
I would say to Karo in the mind link, kind of poor taste to have them here rather than on the front lines, don't you think? This is just to Karo in the mind link.
There are some detachments of, how do you call them, dress soldiers.
And directly behind them, you kind of see as most of the military forces have passed, it kind of begins to show the city forces. So leading the city forces, like the guards of the city, you see several large griffins, or if they kind of people in armour riding with the griffin cavalry kind of fly off. Very, very rare, there's only a few of these guys. Probably seen most of them in this parade. And directly behind them, you see a series of city guards, all different, types of city guards, some more local, some upper areas, some from the stroke, some from the coins.
Do you recognise one of them?
Just a series of city guards, probably a large troop there, who did a lot of fighting during the attack. And then the first float you see is what you would recognise as the royal float. And you see a round golden dome covered in etchings adorned with precious gems. Take the centre of my god, let's try that again. A rounded gold dome covered in etchings and adorned with precious gems takes centre stage of this float. A bright red carpet covers the floor around the edges of it, and a golden railing around them. Royal guards dressed in armour stand around this float, halberds and tall shields. Also aboard the float you see some members of the council, which is Akrasiel and Duran, if I always forget a second name. Dragonborn, the tabaxi and drug trade, and a few other kind of notable figures. Not that you recognise, but a few other figures. Also, I was mention that you do see ever Igneous Coral. He's kind of leading the queen as well. We don't see Draxus Mules. Yes, that was a great start. If people start managing to the crowd.
So You say we don't see Draxus?
You don't see him. You haven't seen him all day.
I'll make a perception check.
Go for it.
Who else haven't we seen?
You've seen pretty much everyone else.
Okay.
You guys not. No, you've seen much everyone else. Mark.
That'll be a 26.
26 years.
Was it Valkyrie that was messing earlier? Valkyrie? What's his name? When we were on top of the platform and looking out over the city. There was someone else.
Oh yeah, so everyone Casalion and Dragonborn, they went there. You've just seen them on the royal float. And you also see General Tizen, she was also leading the naval forces. That's what you say, that's all that you notice is missing also. You also don't see the two mattresses from the 7th century, right around them here. But pretty much everyone else is kind of either on this or in the surrounding areas. And probably at this point, the last kind of main float that goes past, you do see one more coming behind it. But at this point, those of you that are heading off to the end are starting to leave with it.
Quick perception check, glance back to see if I can catch the detail of it.
Go for it.
That would be 21.
But, I mean, you can see it.
21.
It is a large float. Which looks to have like a model of the parade route on it. There's a kind of large float, kind of this map of the city, kind of like that. And it shows like this blue kind of line, a map of the city, which shows the parade route going from Northgate down to the Holy War, then across to the Quartz, down away to the Point, across through the Pentagram to the Department of Populations, and all the way across to the Strux, and then down towards Dragon's Troll, which is the North side. It's not okay. You notice, okay. You notice, what's the description? Walking alongside this are those that kind of getting responsible for the celebrations. Not only just qualities of a few, but all the kind of, people you probably saw around the when you went to meet with them. And just other figures that seem to mean impact the role. Some of the float designers are around there as well. Those that have kind of set up these kind of spectacles that you'll see around the parade route, that kind of like big displays that the parade will go past. But yeah, that's kind of the last thing you need to see before you all head off. You can also, as long as you kind of walk along with it, so you get to the end, but you will be kind of watching as you're walking with it, or you'll just jump straight to the end, and then you'll kind of just see as it comes back in. You're walking with it.
I want to be in the parade.
I'll go straight to the end.
Yeah, okay. So everyone pretty much goes straight to the end. You see Lear and Sorrow just kind of run into the crowd somewhere, and they're going to cause probably chaos somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, but
again,
sort of takes
some
out
of
like 3
them
city
also
blocks.
coming and going and explore the city. They're not going to really, they're going to come to the end of the on top, that sort of thing. Maris and Obros will be at the end, but Bromia, Vincent will probably over and I'll probably go in, have a little look around and watch at different angles. And yeah, you begin to watch as the parade passes through. Igneous really the one that kind of sees all of these floats.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see you're watching what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So after the royal floats past, the Department of Population floats past, you see that the Mages Academy, the Mages Academy, so the Mantra School that Leah went to in Heris, they went to and then he sent water to, that has a float. And this float is made from different coloured pieces of glass that form an arcane sigil, which is the kind of symbol of the Mages Academy. There are different bits of coloured glass, and there are small etchings of arcane runes specific to different schools of magic. Each of these colours have a prominent figure from that department, kind of standing on it, kind of waving to the crowds. And you see other mages are casting spells, they're flying around, and they're kind of showing off magic around the parade float. Kind of a very big, kind of flashy performance. Directly behind them, you see what's one of the first temples, the Temple of Ilnitha, or the main god, the god of the sun. They're kind of walking, a few priests there.
Palo was.
Sorry, Palo.
Hurriedly changes notes.
No, I've put Palo. For some reason, I've said different.
Is that one of the other ones?
It was what I was thinking of the other week. Got a renewal and stuff. But yeah, sorry, Palo. And you see a few, priests. Some dress similar to Cardinal Harfin, the kind of style she wears, as she is a cleric, or was a cleric of Palo, before becoming the cardinal. And you see behind them, it looks to be one of the Smith's guilds, one of the guilds that have the most kind of jobs over the last couple of months with the army, with the city. So there's so many blacksmiths, some more than others in it, and you probably do notice the Brothers Forgeboard involved as well. We're kind of walking around and getting involved. Behind that, you see the Temple of Bahamut, and they're kind of all walking around in silver, kind of clothes, like almost platinum kind of clothes. But the way they walk from, just randomly, they look like they're walking in a really weird pattern. But if you look up above, it almost makes the form of the platinum dragon the way they're walking. You then see another very important guild in the city, the Masons Guild. They'll rebuild the walls, the foundations of most of the buildings, and they get this huge applause from people as they go past. And they're all kind of dressed in the masonry outfit, not really dressed formally, they're all kind of called them what they would wear for normal day's work. You then see again behind them, kind of almost as a part of it, the Cyridillia Construction Force, which is a group kind of put together with masons, smiths, whatever, all the kind of artisans in to rebuild after the damage. It's kind of being an improved force now. That's kind of got its own merchant, its own guild, it's kind of part of like rebuilding the city in a crisis. Or they're kind of now responsible for building and developing.
They're first responders, basically.
No, they're kind of more like when something breaks, they'll fix it. It's kind of like the emergency that makes it. Like a massive building was built and it was funded by the city. They're the one that got it, when like Karo Guild, they've kind of got this group that they've built up over the last couple of months, so we're now like an official thing. So you see behind them, the Merchants Guild. Bunch of merchants all wearing, emergency outfits, coin passes, and they're kind of just giving small gifts out to the crowds as they go along. Then your favourite guild of all time, the Adventurers Guild, wanders on behind.
There's an Adventurers Guild?
Mm-hmm.
There is.
We're technically part of it.
Yeah, okay, membership for a while. You've already paid it. And I've forgotten who the leader of the Adventurers Guild was in Cyridillia.
Go on to Moses or a thief.
Yeah, I was a thief.
I don't know why I open up. So we can close the Cyridillia things for the break. Apologies.
Vadenheim.
Cyridillia. Cyridillia NPCs, I think it's in. No, it's not the Cyridillia.
Actually, have we used the Adventurers Guild in Cyridillia? I don't think we have.
Yeah, that's how we started. But once is a very good summation of how useful it's been to us.
Oh yeah, we did use it once.
I think that was... Bless you. Did we fight some stuff in a sewer because of that?
Face
That was in Jan.
Yeah.
Ah.
When
No,
you
wasn't
killed
that
the,
was that was in Janholt. We haven't gone to Janholt sewers. That was right near the beginning. No, that was the very beginning. That was before we went to Janholt. Before we got to Cyridillia. It was like Driss or something
no,
like
I'm
that.
thinking of
Driss no Denzi.
No, you fought the alligator where there was the really early Dragovian corruption.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I can't find the fucking Adventures Guild leader.
It was the White Dragonborn,
I
right?
believe it might have been a White Dragonborn. I'm gonna check one last tab.
Of all the things that stuck in my brain, for some reason that did.
I can't find it. There's something else, but I can't find it at the minute. But yeah, you do see kind of, I think it's a White Dragonborn. And we'll leave the group. And so you see the other adventurers within it as well. Oh, Angren is also not here. Angren's gone straight to the end. It's going to be with you guys. You're just going to watch it from the crowd. After the Adventurers Guild, you do see what looks to be another float. Now this one that kind of grabbed Igneous' attention. It looks to be the Badenheim College of Entertainment. And you see a large stage on wheels going along the main road, and on top of the stage you see a large group of performers, some playing music, others singing, others doing kind of this dance, just on this stage driving, kind of being pulled through the city, the large performers on the stage. Like lights being used, and bards casting spells, and dancers and singers and all that.
Yeah, just...
Well, you're all quite way behind as you kind of saw this.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you see
There we go.
is a large float that has a replica of Volvet Manor. Volvet Manor. And then it looks to be some figures battling in the courtyard. Flying, and some of them flying in the air. You see a Dragonborn man, which is a large, great red Dragonborn. a humanoid woman in a dress. A Karo is holding these kind of small daggers in the fighting position. A Kenku flying through the sky with a gun. And a Firblog, which will be healing the kind of like this injured-looking soldier that they came from. And then another Dragonborn holding up their shield, blocking an attack from this kind of large group of alien-looking creatures that you recognise as Foulspawn. And it just says, sponsored by the Golden Blade. And you do see them walking in front of it.
Coming from Foulspawn.
So,
The Golden Blades.
How big is the word sponsored by the Golden Blades?
it's in gold as well. The next thing you see
Can I minor illusion the G to disappear?
for like 6 seconds, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it vanishes.
Can I keep doing that?
I mean, you're able to push you're way behind this, you're out of its range.
What?
Because
See, it's a
you
gold pass.
You're kind of seeing this kind of start and go. You're at the very back of the prey just joining in.
Right, okay.
So they're all kind of sections each individual area.
Right,
and
so
then
I'm not
this
allowed
one-
to just kind of...
I mean, they'd be like, why are you here, go away. But, yeah, everyone's
That's
kind
me!
of- they're all kind of leaves staggered as well, so there's not a gap, but like...
Yeah,
occasional
yeah,
gap.
okay, fair enough. I wanted to mess with it, but I guess I'll behave.
You could just dimension doors on top of itself like that.
See, I could do that. I could replace
Don't mess up,
myself
don't
on the
mess
floor.
It's only
Parade.
small models of it, it's not like this huge statue. It's like a large print, like, you know, probably like... I mean, probably
Sponsored by Gold Blades is bigger than the actual thing,
It
isn't
is
it?
bigger than, yeah, it's pretty much, it is roughly the same size. It goes across the entire float.
Don't mess with the parade.
Why not?
Just don't. You're probably gonna need the spell slot for something in a minute.
I mean...
Definitely went by in a team though, right?
Hmm?
And their floats went by in a team though, right?
But yeah, not to go wrong so far.
I mean, like the Golden Blade, they're not being cunts.
No, they're just kind of, they're just walking with the float.
Fine, I'll behave.
Next few floats you see look to be for the whole of Empire in the different regions. So the first one you see, this float appears to be made from orange dusty stone, and the top of the float is a kind of rough stone that makes up a series of mountains. There are several smaller models on the float that look to be, first band look to be in different regions of the Western Islands. The next one you see has mounds of grass and small plants making the float, with a large tree in the centre. And then sitting under this tree on a large oak seat, kind of waving to this adoring crowd, you see the Lord of His sign. You also watch the star. That's what you forgot.
That's the person who owns.
The next one you see is this float has dark green, almost blue-like grass, and in the centre has a running stream of water that opens into a large pool of water. It seems to depict the northern vale. And the final one, this large float is in the style of large boats surrounded by blue waves of water. And these appear to be made from bits of tissue paper. And you see people kind of walking alongside it, holding these up and kind of waving them around. It looks more like interactive. Next thing you see is strange, you didn't expect something like this, but you're guessing that's why the High Duke of Sikkim is here. You see a series of Sikkimian guards, all wearing their kind of spars that require. They look pretty chilly, because it's like autumn time now, and they're from Sikkim, which is always permanently boiling. They're kind of in these kind of very Centaurian, Greek kind of arms, like these scared and these spear with like, you know, a shield with kind of a long kind of what's it called, the red hair down the middle. Or small ones of them.
Oh.
Something like that. And they kind of have these long, this kind of small shield, these long swords, spears, and all kind of walking down. You recognize them as bosses as you fall. The next thing you see is the two Jamholt Maguses, and they are atop a float. And this float floats off the ground. And the top are two figures, Magus Eskin and Magus Espis, and then around them are flashing magical effects, and floating around or circling around the top of it are a series of pink crystals with a large, roughly 5 foot tall, multicoloured crystal in the very centre. As they continue to pass by, you see the Temple of Tia at the very far back, several armoured paladins, a few orcs thrown in the mix as well, walking down. And at the very end of the you see just other people, other kind of smaller folk that people build themselves. That's kind of who you are.
Am I able to support one of the floats that's been homemade?
I mean, you can try to.
I could dance and like just bring attention to it and
Yeah,
cheer it on. Where's my honesty? There we go. Oh, that's not great. Modified 20?
Yeah, it's pretty good. So you see what probably is like this young family that kind of built their own little float of like, a shop that they used to go to that was kind of destroyed while she was kind of being rebuilt. And they kind of, got quite usually kind of bring too much attention on. People recognise you as like the Igneous from, so they want to save the city. So there's a lot of attention on you anyway. Kind of brings attention to this float and probably the reputation of this small bakery that this family used to go to.
Yeah.
This is in my chest real well.
Oh, bad
Do you want
brain.
some more?
I'm good, thank you, but it is real good.
Just awesome. I'll send you a thing.
Yay! Bakery!
I'm probably going to spell it wrong.
Does the float have a name, the bakery?
Yes. It would be called
Rising Star.
Brune's Bakery.
Brune. Oh, sorry.
My brain did a stupid, so there you go.
I do enjoy stupid brains.
So,
I have one myself occasionally.
as you are part of this parade, you will come across all of this spectacles that are being set up, which are around each region and within or about the Department of Operations. They've set up kind of these areas are kind of set up like these things that take place to kind of bring attention to it, like a big show as the parade goes past. So the first one is pretty quick on. The first one you kind of get to really quickly is the Holy Ward. When you see down around the entry to like the temples of the Holy Ward, there are a large group of people flooding out the temples and standing outside these temples holding holy symbols and muttering prayer and singing songs. And up to this point across the entire city you have loud cheers, but in this area the cheers have kind of vanished, and all you hear is like this peaceful, calming songs of worship of different gods all kind of together in unity. But just behind the singing you hear like the occasional bell ring from different temples, and it's kind of adding some back into the singing. It's kind of very peaceful as you pass by, and as soon as you kind of leave the area, you see the cheers in the crowd again, that confetti being thrown into the crowds, there's some bits of coin being thrown in as well. And after a while, you make your way over so walk down and back around to the court where all the manor is. And you see groups of people stand in this area looking towards a newly sculpted statue made presumably of quartz. This large white statue depicts the city in ruins, and then towering over the ruins of the city are a series of large sculptures of human and other creatures, all wearing different attire. Some are dressed in robes, others in kind of bits of armour and weapons, while some hold tools and holy symbols. At the base of the monument, the base of the monument pedestal, you see the phrase Cyridillia rebuilds from the shadows once more.
Hang on, at the bottom is an inscription. Cyridillia
Rebuilds from the shadows once more.
rebuilds from the shadows once more.
So you kind of hit that and you kind of begin moving down the city. Oh god, what have you done?
My brain did a stupid.
Oh god.
Wonderful, I approve.
So you're moving down the city towards the coins, and you see as kind of in distance a large airship appears to have been kind of moored here, kind of packed to the ground by ropes. It flies all different kinds of banners and flags, some of Vanheim and others allies, and kind of around the area next to the parade there are a series of kind of shopping strips full of stores that are selling to merchandise and maybe kind of bits of merchandise, leaflets and stuff. That's what I want to do that.
Can I summon Doc and get Doc to buy something for me?
Doc doesn't have any money by the time.
Can I give him some money from me? With a note. I want merch.
You probably have to get out of the parade to do it because you're going on the street that's fair into the court. You have to get out and go and get it.
So I can't write a note, attach it to Doc's leg.
Well,
with
you
some
would
money.
be fair miles through the city at that point. Because this thing is moving at a steady pace.
Yeah,
If you send Doc out to buy something,
yeah,
he's going to lose sight of you.
yeah. What's wrong with that?
Because you won't be able to find you. Or carry the match, because he's only a small bird.
You can't carry anything.
Oh, what's his strength? If it's less than, like...
He's a crow, right?
It's a crow. It's not
He's
gonna be-
a raven.
He's a raven. Oh, so much better. It's probably not going to be strong enough to carry, like, things from here.
His strength is currently 2.
Minus
4.
Minus
yeah,
4.
he can't lift things.
Worth a shot.
He doesn't lift. But
Also, like, she would lose sight in the crowd and then to get back to you as the bump to you, but
I mean, I'd just send him back to the manor. Drop it off at the manor, come back and
would
find him.
disappear, he'd drop.
Why would he disappear?
Maybe you sent him back somewhere, he would go back to the...
Yeah, he's sending them to the manor. Not that.
Oh.
So the
Yeah,
theory was, golden note to the raven, send the raven to the shops, the raven picks up the stuff from the shops, drops off the gold, flies back to the
I mean,
manor,
you can
drops
try.
the stuff off, and comes
You
back
can
and finds
try.
me. Sure, I'll give it a go.
How much gold are you putting now?
I'll go with 2. It shouldn't be too much expensive.
She's saying, look off, let's see if he gets it back. What's his strength?
-4.
You could, as a man about to find 50 gold.
Fine. So you do see a large airships kind of be moored to the ground and there's banners and flags to the film of it. You see people kind of in these areas buying merchandise and you lose Doc or someone in the crowd. And as you kind of go past it, you see this large airship and there's 2 large cannons on it that keep firing confetti into the crowd onto the parade. You can exit that area. No idea where Doc is, you're near the back. And the parade kind of makes its way round and goes across the center of the very middle of the city towards the Department of Public Relations.
Oh no.
And you see a large banner hanging from like the corner of the large building. The banner is kind of a purpley silk looking material with kind of shiny gold words saying, through turmoil and disaster, Cyridillia stands strong. And you see around the building are people kind of waving flags, blowing horns, kind of throwing confetti towards the parade. You keep going in the same kind of direction you're heading and kind of make a very kind of minor left turn as you come across like, toward the outskirts of the structs. Where you see another large sculpture. Made from a dark stone, which appears to be handcrafted by a group of people. And the sculpture depicts a group of people kind of helping one another up in like the ruins of the structure around. And the parade finally makes its final few moves, and kind of down and then towards Traveller's Cloth. You see this area is filled with people. Every tavern and bar is open, serving drinks and food, and the main road splits off in all different directions. Too many stores can be seen. No side products similar to ones we're calling, however there are many of them selling, different snacks and other kinds of merchandise, etc. There are also several large groups kind of gathered around in different areas. Some are watching the parade, but others are kind of watching things that are taking place off the main road. And you also see several banners and flying, and kind of confetti fills the street of the parade road. At this point, the parade kind of comes to an end. There's still like kind of a few stragglers behind you, but you're kind of at the end of it. You see all these floats kind of be parked up around, this massive crowd is gathered. And you look and see, you kind of right in the start of Southgate, it's kind of mainly in Traveller's Cloth, but right in the start of Southgate, there's no one of these kind of large platform built up overlooking the entire crowd. But they're talking about the large warehouses, so they kind of build this kind of wooden framework that overlooks the entire crowd. That's where you guys all pretty much went straight away. You're all taken via a mean teleportation. Erdan probably teleported a few people directly over there. You had carts and ways around.
I have flying.
You can just fly, anybody should. There's a few other griffins that haven't been using the parade that kind of taken the people. You guys all arrived probably an hour or so ago, predicting that we've done it 2 hours ago at this point, pushing on 3 to this area. Yeah, you kind of arrive. The warehouse they're using is set up like a waiting area. So there's food prepared, there's a tent for you, drinks are being served. You just kind of chill and relax. Before you kind of go to a separate area of access and you're kind of preparing her speech, Renus' quarrel stands here, and you kind of gone from this very, respectable gentleman to kind of last minute showtime panic, you kind of running around. Things start to go wrong, well, not massive, but like little things going wrong. Like one of the parades got stuck on a dish, kind of slowed things down by 2 minutes. The confetti coming by early, you have to delay the other ones. Now they're going off to too slowly, so I have to fix that. The crowd's not moving quick enough. He's just kind of running around like mad. He's like, where is the Karo! Karo! I'm so sorry, I need your speech.
Yeah.
Oh, then you can take your book. And starts flicking through it. I'm like, it's like, yes, very good. Just nothing sounds bad. No.
I would like
words
to
of
buff you
destruction and
before the
death.
thing. I
Either,
would like to
yeah.
buff you before the speech.
Okay.
You're
I
still-
judge you.
You're probably about.
I
up
know,
to
but that's just given. I know that
hundreds
happens
or half
every
Okay.
single time.
While we're waiting, I'll say.
Wait before you go.
Okay.
Yes, I haven't got time to read that. I've got to sort out this, and the food hasn't arrived. Just nothing to do.
I just
No
put my
bad
hand on
words
his
to the
shoulder.
queen.
Just.
I know how to breathe. Get off me, Dragon Man. I'm so sorry, sir. Just. Where's the ice sculpture gone? I'm so.
Would you like me to make you an ice sculpture?
I'm fine with it.
Just like with one hand on his shoulder, I'm literally just gonna like pinch that part that's like probably really big and just.
Fucking pinch.
Yeah.
Just give him a back rub.
Yeah, just that like on the shoulder right there, just like massage, like.
Thank you. That's very powerful hands.
Yeah.
Just nothing to face the queen, no bad words about the nation, positive vibes you want, and nothing doom and gloom. Happiness, you can be a happy man. Embracing future and life. Right, you're on in about an hour, so.
Just a look on it, Cal says, has he been talking to my mother?
You'll be on, so first will be the cardinal, Heris is already prepared, a few very quick words about faith and hope. The Grand General will follow about strength of the nation, you're up next, and then the Queen will say a final address. Right, so excuse me, I have to go and find the ice.
Good luck.
Who was that? I missed it.
That was.
I mean, it's horrible, the event.
Oh, yeah.
I was saying to Karo, you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Well, unless again, you guys have some time to kill.
Yeah.
In this kind of, and it's not like a warehouse. It's like a warehouse, but they put down carpet. They definitely repainted the walls. Some warehouse owners got a very good,
Deal out with.
Yeah, he's like, sure, use mine and use my roof.
I took your advice. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were
No,
talking.
keep going. Thanks.
I took your advice. I got a book out from the library. Nothing I don't already know, though.
I will say in the mind link, you do know you're not allowed to take books from there with you.
No.
How
Well,
did you get it out then?
with my hands.
Was there anyone else there?
Yes, there were staff there. They were busy. The front door was closed.
Oh, you broke into the library. Why?
There's cleaning staff.
Well, all I will say is good luck getting the book back there.
Why?
I mean, they have ways of detecting people, just to make sure that people don't go in and steal books.
Could you please elaborate?
No, since I'm not one of those who have tried to sneak in and steal a book. So I wouldn't know, I just know third-hand knowledge.
Well, I'm not stealing it. I'm just borrowing it. It's a library.
It's not the type of library where you borrow the book out of it.
Oh well. They might get very annoyed if I try to actually go and read one properly then.
They're going to ban you if they catch you.
I'll just not get caught.
Good luck with that.
Technically, I'm obligated to turn you in.
For what?
Technically, you broke the law.
What law?
You.
It's a rule more than a law, I think.
It's more of a bylaw, isn't it? Well,
It's a rule.
Technically, they don't want something out of the building. It's theft.
it's technically theft.
But
Yeah.
I can't judge.
You have to prove you have to have full legal definition for every part of it. He thinks the library, which means you take books out and take them back.
Did you come across a sign that said "Do not take the books"?
No. I went in through a top floor window.
I don't know that.
Like, I didn't say that, but like I went in through a
This man
top.
can't stop me. I can't read.
I went in through a top floor window. If there were signs saying "Don't
Although,
take books," I imagine they'd be on the
will say,
entrance.
It was locked, so that doesn't help him. It was breaking and entering.
Harris, modify memory me so I don't know this happened.
Harris modify a memory, but instead of him stealing the book, He stole flowers for you. And then shoot that in your face.
Just like he wants.
You're a very good friend.
Thank you. I'm gonna put the book away.
Well, I don't know about it.
Igneous.
And I can just not make it do about
Oh, sorry, is there anything else you guys want to do during this time before Igneous gets in?
Yeah, before Karo gives his speech, I would like to buff him.
Or but before that, I've still got
Okay.
time to Igneous when he gets in. And what I find you do. Yeah, but what is everyone else? What's your
You know what? Just in case. Oh, did I? Actually, maybe. No, I don't need it. I think I did here. Okay. Yeah, never mind.
The only sort of spell I've got like I could use to like buff myself would be Speak of Animals.
Karo!
That's the only sort of
All the birds would understand.
There's that or Mirror Image.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I've got.
The great and infamous General Karo
Who's...
starts just singing like a bird on top.
Have you
No, that's
got any books on him?
that's how it.
I
My
can
speech,
give him guidance,
speech just
but then
translates
so
it to
can Celban.
understand.
Celban, do you
That's
have
my
anything
phone
other
response.
I'm gonna give
guidance?
enhanceability him.
And you have enhanceability?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not the buffing type. Celban's the
I'm a
Yes,
buffing type.
if Celban, if you have
Yeah, I got it.
You do that.
enhanceability and a +5.
Yeah, I'm
Actually,
gonna do
that's
that
what-
charisma.
Guidance is only a minute, so that's not.
And you can give inspiration.
Oh yeah. Igneous is on the way.
Yeah, it's not going to cut when I roll a 1.
I presume we're gonna want charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Since we're discussing it, I don't think we're gonna do anything.
I mean, leave it till about what enhanceability lasts an hour.
Yeah, it is an hour, so I'm gonna wait until before.
Yeah.
I can make a
Yeah,
firework above you with a
Well,
five.
watch one of two things happen. Either I don't have to make a roll, or I roll a 1. It makes all this null and void.
Yeah.
Enhanceability gives you advantage, so.
Yeah, I'll roll 2. It's me, it's gonna happen.
Do you want to borrow some of my dice and my dice tray and me roll for you?
If anyone's rolling, it's gonna be
No. You want?
That's a good point.
Let's see if I have anything else that can buff you.
So
Prepared
that
today. I
we're
didn't
not
think
relying
about
on
preparing
Adam's bad
spells.
rolls to get used to
I'll
roll.
give you haste.
Karo, super charismatic, but talking super quickly.
He just wraps it.
You become Hamilton.
That's
Can't
just
remember
Rat God. Rat Bahamas.
Oh god, that's not how we can use it.
Bahamas. Bahamas.
Oh.
To be fair, I said
good line.
Muhammad.
Mohammed. Sure. So, you're just kind of doing a chill tour for this time.
Yeah.
You notice that only in this room seems to be like a very select few guests. The Grand General is in here. He's kind of off in the corner.
Oh, if I did that, you'd never forgive me.
Probably not.
I think you guys want to do, or going to wait till Igneous after. People are kind of keeping themselves to themselves. Everyone's going to get ready to go up. The Queen's off in her own area. The Cardinal's probably talking to the Grand General at this point.
Don't you fucking dare. I would kill Igneous in front of the city and then throw you out that window.
That just would help.
I'll be on the other side to catch you, don't worry. Do it.
Celban is going to give you a small amulet,
Okay.
which is a clockwork amulet, and you can use it if you want to.
Okay.
For this, once a day you can forgo rolling a d20 to get a 10 on a dice.
I'll be doing.
Hey.
Well, you don't need to do the enhanceability then, because
Oh yeah, I'm going to give it to you anyway because it's your choice,
Mm.
basically. So, I mean, I would give you all of the things, I suppose. Let's see if we've got anything else.
I could make Karo dance.
You do, and it's the last thing Igneous would ever do.
What's your missing?
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
Yeah. Plus with if you don't tell him about it, I'll get a +5 to be +15.
Well, we want to 5 feet away.
10 feet.
We want 10 feet away.
But yeah, paladins tend to have quite good wood.
You know what? Just in case someone tries to, do anything to him, I'll hit him. I'll totally hit him with bless.
Give him a death ward.
Yeah. You never know.
It's just click across the
Rebecca, that's a 27 on my will save, so you know.
Just waiting for
So?
the right time.
Why would I cast it on you? That's not funny.
If I stand within 30 feet of you, I can give you a +5. I don't know if I'm going to be within 30 feet.
You will be
Yeah.
in that area.
Okay.
Is there anything else I want to do before Igneous arrives?
No, I'm good.
Get destroyed the levels, whatever it is.
That's a minute now.
Igneous can arrive. There's two guests that arrived this time as well, but they ever just early on just before Igneous. The man just is.
There is.
Do we see the floats or are they?
You kind of would have seen them parked up outside.
Okay.
You went to look outside, but yeah, that's probably the place you would have got.
There is something I would like to do,
Mhm.
if possible. I'd like to use my historian feat.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's possible to try and use the help action on his thing to try and give him another buff. Because when I succeed on it, but I don't know if I tell him an interesting factoid about speeches, he'll gain an extra to his check to my proficiency bonus.
Sure, I'll allow it. Make a history check to see if you know any good historical facts about speech.
Okay. So I need to make a DC 15 intelligence check. History check. So that is 20. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna.
Picture everyone naked.
I can't think of anything to say right now. So I'm going to tell you something.
Picture everyone naked.
Yeah.
Someone will tell you of an inspirational speech someone gave and
Someone had a dream.
I could cast suggestion
Not
on.
more than the king.
So you'll gain a bonus equal. You'll gain a +5 bonus.
Right.
another +5 bonus.
So plus.
If you willingly fail, I could cast suggestion on you to make you perform your speech to the best of your ability. So you wouldn't get nervous.
The Karo's not nervous, he just doesn't want to do it.
Well, yeah, exactly. I can make you feel enthusiastic about it.
I think if I stepped on that stage, Gaxus would fucking spear me off.
Oh no, we slipped! You all saw it! Oh, what do you mean?
I could play dramatic background music to your speech if you want.
That's a bit of a performance check. I think we don't know fucking one. It's the wrong note, carries the wrong thing on one of those splits.
If you want me there.
No.
No? I'll just inspire you then.
So, you all gather at this point. It's just you guys, and Heris. None of your guests, most ones are all kind of out of the city or watching from somewhere else. You are the only ones invited to the actual main stand.
Sorry, can you say that again?
So it's all of you guys, none
Yeah.
of your guests and plus ones, up to Celban.
Okay.
Are there. Heris is there as well.
I probably would have walked with Ariel
D10,
through
isn't
the
it?
city to get to this point and then been like,
Yeah, she would probably kind of watch from the crowd, probably with Angren actually. She's probably standing with Angren.
them two should talk. They're, they're on across the ocean from each other, but they're in
It's
similar.
like
similar
I'll let them talk for a bit. They're probably there. And then Sorrow and Scoria and whatever other thing, and Nadia are walking off in the city. Probably in similar areas. Lee and Scoria are off doing something.
Okay.
Sorry, Lee and Sorrow are off. Just having a great time. Yeah, you guys are all kind of left. And at this point, you hear everyone going back to each other. Just going with, can I have everybody's attention, please? And banging on the wall. Yes, thank you. Basically, knocked a 7 times. Stop banging it. Apologies, I'm so sorry. Yes, can you all please make your way up the stairs to the main platform? You know where your seats are, you'll be shown when you arrive at the top. Yeah, guess was not making way up. Most people are kind of sitting near the back, and there's still a huge view over the city. If they don't watch and sit, everyone can see them from down below. People kind of go up and up. And there's a few seats left open near the front. There is a space in the corner for you guys. There's no chair for Celban. There's just kind of like
I'm used to this.
yeah. So they don't want to give Celban, so they kind of put a few cushions down.
Do you want to sit on the broom so that your feet are off the ground at least?
No.
Okay.
Just want to just something like that. On his arms.
I prefer to stand rather than kneel, because kneeling down is a little bit difficult for a horse.
But you guys are quite near the front.
If I remember correctly,
I said horse.
horses can lock the knees or the tendons. I think horses can
It's
do this.
easier for them to stand up.
Yeah, because they can lock the knees or the tendons or
It's
whatever.
either that
So
or
before we walk
recline
on stage,
the
I'm going to
side.
cast
Yeah.
Eagle's Thunder on you.
Okay.
I've hugged a horse like that.
Just because I don't want to do that
It's a
on
very
stage,
good
sort of thing
memory.
like that.
So you guys are within the second row back on Karo, you're on the front row. And how it's kind of done, is you guys on the little stage on the left side. You guys are starting there. Oh my gosh, sorry. And then there's other people kind of all the way around. Probably the council on like the stage right on the same kind of row you are. A few more figures scattered around.
Perception check.
Yeah.
Do you want to finish that? Is there anyone who looks like they're up to no good? Trying to cause trouble in the neighbourhood?
Who you gonna call?
Oh, that's a 29.
Me didn't see anyone. Everyone looks who's
Sorry, what was that?
A 29.
Uh,
Oh, what I was saying.
yeah, okay, you see Igneous having lots of mischievous thoughts.
Oh god.
Like lots.
This is a perception check, not an insight check, so so I can't see.
your passive insight looking around, you notice that.
Okay. I say in the mind, yes,
What?
no mischievous.
I know, but you can't stop me thinking it.
No, I'm not saying that. But Matt, that was a
You're
First Prince
around.
Bel-Air reference.
Let's see a preference. Look around. Everything seems normal. The thing is, Karo is sat ahead of you guys, so you're kind of sat like stage left in that area in a row, or kind of looking at things that can be like mesh, and there's other people around, and then like the council on the right. A few other seats, the war council there as well.
Oh, I have a point. The block of wood that I asked for earlier
Yes.
was to make a mask from using a spell fabricate with some gold.
Uh-huh.
So Celban's not going to be on stage with a massive disfigured face.
I've
He's
thought
going to have a
much.
wooden mask.
Okay.
So.
And then ahead of you are a few seats. One, you see Cardinal Harvey sitting. The next is the Grand General, and then there's Karo seat. And it's that sitting on like this kind of throne like chair is the Queen. Next to her is a smaller throne, where Princess Estella sitting. They're standing in between both of them, and he's changed from his normal to his royal Lord Protector, which he's seen wear a few times. And if his act comes back, you see Dectus, and his two kind of hand axes are attached to the back of that. Stands there, and there's the national anthem, essentially, that would play as the Queen would walk out and take her seat.
Save Cyridillia.
Yeah, probably something along them lines. Cyridillia is great. And you
The national anthem is our theme song!
We'll fight till we kill ya.
That'll be like.
Wheel of a war. Right. Very big pop moment, sure. You all, I said now, when you watch, actually, Mrs. Crow kind of stands up. He's got his own chair as well, and the other speaks as well. Good people of Cyridillia, I hope you all enjoyed today. And it's like a mic system basically, where you're speaking and it's being like projected.
Could you, you might say that there was a magic mic.
No, what's that?
That's part of Karo's speech.
That's why we cast.
You get there and you just say thank you for coming to the speech and then leave.
Hey, come in a bit. So he will go. Very big comment. There's more to this. He will go. Thank you all for your cooperation and time today. I won't take away your time. My name is Carl and I am the event organizer today. But please allow me to hand over to Cardinal Harvey for some motivational messages. Not a small clap, and she will kind of get up. And I'm not going to give her a speech because it's very kind of like her kind of giving.
The gods are with us!
Yeah, kind of like whatever from scripture.
Whatever.
Hell or all that kind of stuff. But the general visit, and the one thing I will do is the very kind of end of her speech. And let us all remember that through the lights of the gods and their strength and their powers, we were able to rise from the actions and the vile attacks of a lesser deity.
Suck it, Galicius! No, I won't say that. That's sort of the message.
In the mind. Let us all bow our heads and remember the fallen and hope they pass to their next life safely.
Nope.
They have
No.
not. They are about to become undead zombies in
You
about 2
guys
months.
know that's probably not happening. Yeah. You are the only people that know he has kind of mastery over death.
Well, he got that mastery long after the attack on Cyridillia, so who knows?
Yeah.
It's true. I was taking a moment's silence. Now the one I'm going to do quite a bit of is the Grand Generals. You just scroll. But there's like a small clap at the end. You just across this book up. Thank you, Cardinal Harvey. By the way, he's redone his hair. He's got a fresh suit on. And he's also got some like makeup on just to make himself look less stressed.
Like powder on those eyebags.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I will now hand over to the Grand General. And you see him reluctantly stand up. The sighs and walk to the edge. The good people of Cyridillia, it is my honour to be here in front of you all today. I know that over the past few months, the nation has been at its worst. We've had attacks like this on our own capital, monsters attacking our cities and towns, and invading force on our shores. Today I should be giving a message of strength, but it is hard to acknowledge the fact that we still have friends, families, soldiers, trapped in the east, being besieged by the Empire. And he looks over towards Reyfron. That is why I would like to ask your aid, good people. If this attack has shown us one thing, it is that we are strongly united as one. I'm not here to ask for anything, not here to get you involved in this war. That is our job. Yes, it's for the soldiers. But it is our job to keep you safe and protect you from those ill looks towards Akrasiel again that may sometimes fail you. I am taking some inspiration from setting Orbit and setting up a fund to help people, those trapped within Eagle's Rock. Any funds you may help for us to ship in supplies for them, clothes, aid, would be appreciated. So please speak to your local guards and armies, barracks to see if we can help in any way in this relief force.
Can I make an insight check, man?
Go for it.
Yeah, Karo's gonna jump on that as well.
No, that's actually pretty good for me.
Damn. I rolled double digits.
Hey!
Oh wow.
And that happens.
Well, then here comes that one. 17.
30-20.
26.
So you got 17?
Yeah.
Hard to read.
I have a +2.
I rolled a 5.
Notice you're getting the impression that he's taking a risk here doing this, but you know his back's to the wall with this war, and he is desperately trying to find a way to help people. And he's
Yeah,
been
well,
pushed back, and he's got.
Oh, here's a question. Most just don't fucking pay attention to people in this city after what happened with Karo getting dishonorably discharged. He's kind of just like, but does he actually genuinely want to help people, or is there like something else behind it?
From what you can tell, his only motive from saying that, and the way he was glancing at Erdan is that you failed everyone there. Your job is to provide the funds to save them. You're not, so he's going to take it in his own hands. He is trying his hardest to fix a mess that he can't unfix. And he's trying to get people out and maybe make up what you need them before.
I'm just gonna say to Kara and my own telepathy, because I can just one way think. I think he's about to fucking break.
And that's what you notice, Karo. You know the Grand General. You recently met him in the last year or so. We've heard of him. He's a strong fighter. But he's been dead a bad hand over the past year. A war, an invasion, his wife and son's killer returning. He is on the verge of losing everything. And if this goes wrong, and the Empire take Eagle's Rock, he knows how bad that'll be for Cyridillia. And he knows he's at a wall, and the only way to get out of it is through them. And by the looks of things, he's going off book. You don't know too much, you're a general, you kind of been like that you should be going. But even despite that, it is normally a general has to go through the higher powers to get something. Not normally you'll be the Grand General. He's got to go through the rest of the council. And you've noticed that in council meetings, he's always kind of been pushed aside for political matters, but he's just a soldier. His job is to defend the nation, as far as anyone else is concerned. And he's at a point now where he's only got a few allies in the council, and those that are opposing him control the funds. And they don't see the full picture, and he's at a point where he needs to find a way just to get under his skin so he breaks, so that Akslan breaks and And while he's making this kind of big power move, you don't see his face, and Karo's the only one who notices this, is behind his back, he's got his hands, he's fidgeting with his fingers. You've seen him do that once before. That was when he handed you the dagger.
Yeah.
So what about him comes up for him? He turns back, he kind of looks back at the crowd. So to share this message of peace, unity and strength, I would like to ask that for our brave troops in the Eastern Barrier, we all help them in any way we can. I'm not saying I want people to pick up arms and join the fight. I would ask you to open your heart and mind to show unity and strength and help fund, take in injured. You have skills, please. Let's put those to use once more. It's when we've been attacked from a deity and from a god. What is attack from people that show no mercy? Let us show that Vanheim is stronger and better than these people. Let us prove that we are a people of kind, strong, caring folk. Look out for our own and not help when it is required. Like we did during the attack. Let's share that strength with the rest of the nation. And gives a small nod. We'll let you go time. Gets back. And moves you a large cheer, and then the crowd kind of goes, not crazy, but like there's a clap, a cheer. And a few of the council are kind of nodding. You see the Queen, there's a faint smile on her face when he does that. Gactus gives a nod. And then everyone just kind of looks angry towards him. And you'll see Lord Vivestein also looks a little bit annoyed as they look towards each other. Everin and Vivestein.
What did you
Which sounds strange,
Copperpot.
Copperpot is like, he's giving you a standing ovation. He's stood up.
He's on the chair.
Jafar and
Jafar Ratzian, he's kind of keeping it the most professional and neutral. He's not kind of cheering for a big war speech. He kind of gives it the clap, but he's not jumping up.
Would a passive insight pick up?
Make a perception check, an insight check.
Vivestein was the trade?
24.
No, Vivestein was some planes.
Ah, he's the new guy.
Jazar Ratzian is trade.
Jazar Alcin, 24.
Yeah, so he's trying to keep it neutral. The thing is with him, he can go either way. He needs trade that's coming in from allies to make more money. He also needs Eastern Barrier to send that trade back out. So he's like, they need that, but also, war's profitable. Even when you're spending all your money, you're getting more trade routes from other nations. So in the long run, it's going to be profitable.
The other governors?
Yes, so, to get my list of names, I don't forget what they're called. So we've got the Queen for Cactus. Jafar again. He is sort of like, he doesn't really show too much emotion. It's not affecting him this war. He's from the Northern Vale, so he's kind of like probably similar to
30 on insight check?
For the same kind of villages are, he's not really too affected by it. On Copycat against innovation. Dark Corellian, probably not. I mean, probably he sort of backs it a bit. He's a Dragonborn, a military man himself, so he can. And you know, what I'm about proud warriors and stuff. He's with the Dragonborn on this. Owen, again, not what we cast. Probably one of the short allies. Castellion. So Castellion says him like not a huge fan of it. He's very kind of like you prick. You've literally. He's out politics the politics man in front of the biggest stage of the country. And then Connell Harvey again is very neutral. She's not swimming. She's just kind of staying there and nodding.
So
Corinne's not there. Catherine's not there. Vivestein is not very happy. The two ward council generals, so Bon and Tizane, also stand proud and clap.
Yeah, Karo would have been standing as well.
Yeah.
So basically, the people that control the money on this war continue because they profited off the base. But he don't really care about that. He's just looking to basically save people's lives.
Yeah. The gist of it. Yeah. He's given up all. He's like, fuck it. Because I don't think no one really had a conversation with him and Priscilla and they met before. He was literally like, fuck it. I'm not going to help. I've got one shot to appeal.
And I'm guessing like the people that are pissed off at them on not being affected by this war are all personally.
So, Darkwell, fight the mayor, so the
Jafar.
So, Draz Ratzian, the trade minister, he's like, I can see the pros and the cons of having this war. I make money. We make money off the war. We make money if the war moves from them. We get this back. We still trade, but you know we're making money off the war. Everyone cattle on the trade minister. I don't know that.
Treasurer.
Treasurer actually for his title. He's like he's just undermined and very profitable, and we're now going to have to spend a lot of money, which could be spent elsewhere.
If they don't have a fucking country, then they're not going to be able to spend jack.
Yeah. And then this time as well, it's kind of like this guy. He's trying to save face. He's like, he's not very good. And I'm with the people with money because he's getting elections.
Yeah.
And that's probably what you read about most of them. And then Gax is kind of nodding. The Queen gives a small smile. Seems to be in agreement with the general. So. I've got to get outside of ovation. The Dark Crane kind of just nods and agrees. Doesn't really sway anywhere, but round one. Erwin nods, good friend of the general. And then got a Harvey very neutral, and then Wolf stands like wait.
I'm just gonna say.
And the rest of them are all guests, so we can't go much.
I'm just gonna say to Karo, in my personal language, I'll just say, I think shit is about to hit the fan.
Just back through link up. It is.
At this moment, he kind of sits down. And uses Koala goes, a powerful message from the Grand General. Thank you, General. I would like to hand over to the representative of Cyridillia. Please welcome to the stage. Please, let's hear your support for those that helped us. And he kind of goes towards Karo. General Karo, and kind of looks around for the thing of the name.
Okay.
Karo Balkan. Class. He's got 3 names.
Two.
Karo.
Is everyone sort of clapping as he comes
Yeah,
up?
the crowd will
I mean,
big cheers.
I will stand up and give it a
Yeah.
stand up.
You hear, I love this man somewhere in the
Yes! That's my boy!
He kicked a weird floaty thing into a tornado. It was amazing. Yeah, Karo on this stage.
So, this is when I'll inspire Karo.
What you have to inspire Karo? Oh, sorry.
When one of us stands alone, we stand with everything, the best of everyone else in Cyridillia. Illis went into the storm with help from all of us, and I went into the keep with help from all of us. You stand before this crowd with the help of all of us. You can do this.
I imagine that was said probably prior to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, through my link as I'm
I
walking.
imagine it was said earlier on, but as Karo's walking up, everything kind of goes quiet in slow motion, and Karo just plays on his head. And if you get right in front of Gaxus, he can just pat you on the shoulder and pass guidance on you.
God, man.
And
Right.
I need to roll 2 d20s. Might give you points. I will give you 7.
What was that?
I think he gets to reroll.
He
one.
gets a third, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. That's 9.
Oh wow, Erwin.
Do I have to pray for
Erwin
Amanda's
is a
blessing?
divination wizard. They get this
Okay.
thing where they get
I'll
Oh,
pray for
yeah,
him.
no.
swap it out.
Roll me a d100. Yeah, Karo, this stage, the crowd all walks down towards you. It's kind of massive people all kind of learn to one. And then he rolls.
Haha, matching set. That took a while. 31?
Okay. Karo.
Right. We all stand here after a terrible attack came to our homes. Many were lost, but they won't be forgotten. They will live with us always, in our hearts and in our memories. When those demonic forces invaded our city and assaulted our walls, we stood together and we fought them off. We demonstrated the strength that flows through our veins. No matter our backgrounds, we came together to defend each other and stretched out a helping hand to both our neighbours and strangers. I am proud to have fought by all of your sides during that attack. Knowing that I had the people of this city, this country, alongside me, made me sure that we would claim victory. Together we do not mourn the losses we suffered, but celebrate their lives. They wouldn't want us to hold on to the sorrow we feel. With the celebration, we show that the pressures and dangers of life cannot stop us. We show the world that we can endure. We hold our heads high, we hold our ground, we don't surrender. We are the people of Vaddenheim. We cannot be bent and won't be broken. United, we show the world that Vaddenheim stands and doesn't back down.
As your final words, you speak up. No persuasion check. No, straight charisma check.
Can't be persuasion, that's better.
So you have a
Straight charisma. You can add all your bonuses.
you have a total of plus 10 from me.
Okay.
We'll give you advantage.
But I had the thing from...
You also have advantage because I cast Eagle's Thunder on him.
I give you an extra bonus.
So I get 3.
No,
Oh.
I'll add a bonus on.
So,
You've also got the D10 from
I
there.
know, roll
And
it.
guidance.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Not 20.
You're the correct.
So that...
You don't
Right,
let them off them.
yeah, so
When you get
so
them
it's-
out.
20, 30,
Yep.
35, 41 plus whatever you've got.
Isn't that the highest score we've ever had?
After a lot of stack bonuses and passive +1, so
Nice one,
Man,
dude.
when you crit, you don't have crit.
Thank you.
It's okay.
The best
the
of all of us.
crowd erupts into cheer. What's funny is, you hear it from behind you. Oh shit, what do I say now? It's just you three that hear it. It's not distracted by the click plushing. There's this, the entire crowd, like those that were standing stand up, a lot of the council, the other guests get to their feet, just cheer and clap. Much to their reluctance, a lot of the council stand up, that kind of like awkward bit of Stein has to stand up. Everyone else does, so they all kind of slowly rise. You hear, "That's my boy!" from Ellis in the crowd somewhere.
Just out of curiosity, what's Kafra doing?
And you all
Ah,
told
nice.
me I shouldn't trust him because he was a cursed item at one point.
He's a cursed item. That was pretty fucking cursed.
That's my boy! Yeah, you do hear like a really kind of gruff cheer. I'm guessing it's probably Catherine somewhere. Like this VIP area. And yeah, the crowd kind of just, after a few, I mean, we're looking like a 2-3 minute non-stop cheer. And it still carries on for a few more seconds.
Hell yeah.
Just saying, Gaxus and the Queen probably just see a little thing of sweat going on. Like, oh, fuck.
Oh, the edge.
Don't you dare.
The edge.
Do I
You
see
will
you
die,
just like fucking
both
vibrating
you
on
and
the
Iggy.
spot?
The hand reaches towards the constant. I can probably just sense it.
You can see my hands
I
very
mean-
tightly clenched
all I'm
together.
gonna say is, it would be funny if after that you did a 360 and moonwalked off the stage. But no, I'll just.
Oh no, the awkward Theresa May across the stage dance.
Oh god. I forgot about that.
Oh, for those simpler times.
But no, I'll just say to Iggy in my mind, in their mind, and just be like, I know what you're thinking. I wouldn't blame you, but he just did a really good job.
You hear back, I'm not stupid enough to mess this up for him. I'm not selfish enough to mess this up for him. I really want to make him dance.
And Rebecca's not suicidal enough to do it to you.
I never get to play with my toys.
But how high up is the stage?
I'm pretty high, you're like, yeah, you're high.
Right, so crowd surfing wouldn't be a good idea then.
You could try. Torture a few people.
It's like
Fly you down there if you wanted.
it's one of those things where like the crowd opens up and then it's just like a poodle.
Clicks the head.
If how past it's just pointy.
Yeah. So,
On that note, subject. just off in the distance, just listening in. Dirty 20.
Yeah, it's a click. You do see click. Being held by
Just a reminder, while I'm stood in the speech, do I see, I'm probably not going to roll well enough for after that, but do I see the Draxus, whatever the Dragonborn knobhead is? Or half dragon. Okay. 11.
It's hard to tell. You're so high with the crowd, you ain't seen the real one facing the fair thing.
And I'm still thinking going, oh shit.
You're sticking out your heart. Like, you're a fucking general, but this is a lot. You're speaking to millions of people on that road.
No audio.
Yeah, I can do talking to troops, that's fine. People.
Yeah. Especially the military troops, there's a massive cheer from them as well. And after a couple of minutes, it was like 5 minutes of non-stop cheer.
It's carrots it from going,
Yeah, you kind of, I might use start turning to walk back.
Yeah.
You see Gaffer kind of gives you a nod, the general kind of shakes your hand, and this is Squirrel.
As the general shakes my hand, I put a hand on his shoulder and I go, I did what I could, sir.
Probably whisper back.
On.
You did better than most. And he kind of sits down.
Yeah, I just pat him on the shoulder and sit down.
At this point, your head Mr. Squirrel goes back up, still kind of clapping. A very powerful message there from our General Karo, okay? Now, I would like to hand over to our final speech for the day. The Queen herself.
What does she
Her
look
Majesty
like after that?
is
Moses didn't see that, but he would be interested.
Inside check.
That's good for me, 17.
17.
As Karo sits down, you do see a sag in his shoulders off. Oh my god, that's it.
She is there.
As she walks past, I'm just gonna.
No, she's a front to me, so she can stand up and walk.
Oh.
She's like a throne.
Okay. Well,
So imagine if this is how we were kind of sitting and flipped the other way. You guys would be in that corner there.
Yeah.
She would be here and Karo would be there.
Okay, I'll hum the national anthem and try and inspire her.
Sure. So she stands up and slowly kind of has a quick glance at the piece of paper she's got and just puts it to one side and starts walking towards the edge.
And jumps. Crowd's there.
No, she has to towards the edge. My people, it would be hard to follow such powerful words from one of our own.
Oh, I'm in shit.
Have it killed!
As she gets up to speak, do I see anyone who may be up to no good?
Oh, that's a good point. That's exactly what I was doing.
And you're not the only one doing that.
Yeah, can I cast True Seeing?
Oh!
No.
I rolled poor, that's a 14.
I'm casting True Seeing.
Oh my fucking god. Sorry, I just rolled really badly.
Oh, that is terrible.
Well, I have another +5 to use.
True Seeing?
Mm-hmm.
What do I?
Nothing true, so you kind of back it up.
So
I finally got double digits.
Again, 24.
Oh no.
Like a very, very fucking, very important roll.
Yeah.
This is a very defining roll.
16.
16. You walk around. None of you seem suspicious.
Okay.
It's normal, the guards are in place. Gax's head's on a fucking swivel. You're going to break his neck and he keeps standing with that. She stands and she looks. It would be difficult to follow such powerful words from one of our own, so I will not try and follow those words. Instead, I would like to thank Cyridillia specifically for their valiant efforts over the past several months they've been here. I know for some of you it was not a easy relationship to begin with several of you appearing within the palace walls unprovoked. I know there have been times that I have made mistakes in dealing with some of you that I regret still. I would like to offer my apologies for any times I may have hindered you or disbelieved you. And instead I'd like to offer not only my thanks, but the thanks of the nation. For these times we live in are difficult. We face a threat we don't know how to deal with. What the threat will cause. And I've thought over the past several weeks and days about how we deal with this threat. A threat that attacked our city. Cause still unknown. And how
She's lying, right?
No one knows.
No one.
You fuckers!
know.
You don't know.
The director and us as the only ones that know that it's
But the
Okay,
director ain't gonna say shit because he's getting it as well.
Because they would prove it was fucking lying to the government. Massively. Kidnapping Empire soldiers.
Okay,
So he was like... this nature's attack is so unknown. Oh, there's one thing I can say. Make a charisma check. Not to glow.
Oh.
12? Okay. I was about to be like, that's a check. I'm about to be. No, I'm not risking it.
What do you get to choose?
No.
So she will say.
Let's just see what I would have got.
That's what it's there.
I would have been 16.
So, big important speech here. Can't make sense this game. She will say. And so I then offer my thanks one last time on behalf of Cyridillia and its allies to those of Celban, a group that have come together in difficult times and fought to protect us and continue to do so. Never get there any fucking money.
if I get even the slightest chance to react to any attack coming towards the Queen, I will cast Aid at 6th level.
On himself, Iggy, and Heris.
On the Queen.
On Dex. So.
And 2 other people that I'll choose out of
Maybe the princess?
Oh, yeah. The Queen, the Princess.
Keep the healer up.
Yeah, myself.
Fuck. What was that?
You can do it, Matt.
So, I would like to offer. Back. 2d6, one chip.
Oh dear.
It's a D10.
It's a d20, but yeah, I'll take a 14.
Nice.
You've not really tried for Never mind. So I'm going to try and. Sorry, I will thank on behalf of Cyridillia and the nation and their allies once more time because they evolved. A group who have come together in difficult circumstance and become a force that we are lucky to have, who we are privileged to have, who have aided me and my family. She looks towards Stella and smiles as she's holding the blushy. And also looks towards Gap a little bit. In a way that I cannot begin to express. So I'd like to thank them one last time. I would also like to thank all of you, the people of this nation that have arisen in such a difficult time and rebuilt what we almost lost. It is biased to say, but I do believe that Cyridillia and Vanheim, we are one, if not the strongest nation I've ever come across. Now I know, bias and all, but not many nations and cities and countries would you see an attack like this. An entire country and city coming together to rebuild from all. Which is why I think with my time on the throne I've not done as much as I could for the people. Which is why I would like to continue the efforts of some and support them in the way I can. But there's not time for big political speeches or me and others pushing an agenda. This is the time to remember unity and solidarity for one another. And so to not trample on the words of Karo, I would like us to remember to thank one another and appreciate one another. Remember that no matter how hard times are, no matter who is on this throne, which is myself, my daughter, and the force, that Vanheim is a nation that will rebuild time and time again. It is a home for all, and a safe place for the rest. I'd like to thank every single one of you for being strong enough to get through the darkest times we have faced. You're going to rouse, take a step back, and she'll leave it there.
I will make another perception check as I get up to the board.
Yeah.
That's better. That's a
That's
22.
Uh, 26.
26.
17.
Okay. So we'll look around. Nothing. It's quite calm. Maybe it's fine. And then, as these giant cannons fire confetti.
Then just up my sort of clap like, yeah.
Jumping out with
Just again, some stuff. The general reaching for a sword, even the grey-headed warlock also reaching for things. A few guards kind of look. Nope.
I almost cast my aid.
I also kind of confetti and like flags and stuff begin going. And the crowd cheers. It's a bigger, louder cheer, but there's not as much passion behind it as there was at the Karo speech.
Just a quick.
Your ass about to be fucking fired.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get executed. Just a quick insight on the Queen, see how she's actually feeling.
Actually,
No,
Nah.
never mind.
Would you?
let me change something.
11.
I mean, she's feeling like. You said enough. You said everything she could have said but that.
Could I during that anything
What's
that
your
she said?
charisma?
I can extend the fucking divine awareness to know if anything that I hear is a direct lie.
Mm-hmm.
Was she lying during that?
She was not.
Okay. Not saying she was, just checking.
What did you get on the guidance?
3. And I got a 5 on the inspiration.
So, she turns towards the crowd and kind of hugs Estella. Gives Cactus a nod. Passive insight. It's more than just a nod. I don't know.
I don't know if you're just being facetious or.
Just
like,
leave it.
It's a nod, but it's a weird nod. It's like it's maybe more than a nod. And then turns, bows to Carl Harvey. Just kind of salutes the Grand General. Kind of looks towards Karo. There's like a look of kind of bows to them.
I'm assuming she's close enough that I can, at least, if I say something, she'll hear it.
Yeah.
That's it.
But she's right in front of you.
No, it's right. Fox, sorry.
You said it the best. Thank you. And she's going to nod. And then we'll have to shake your hand.
That's right, yeah.
They're closer than you've got to her before. And then she kind of turns, walks back to her seat. And Mrs. Quarrel takes the kind of centre stage once again. I'd like to thank all of our speakers this evening, this afternoon, for their remarkable words. And that is all from today's events. Please head out, enjoy the festivities, and enjoy the remainder of the celebration. Thank you all.
One last perception. That is a 30.
You look around. Everything seems calm and well. And it's weird.
Calm.
It's weird, like, you don't trust it. You don't trust it going on. You're like,
I was about to say.
where the fuck is the attack? Where's the death?
Yeah.
Where's the
This is what you've done, Matt.
Yeah.
And you're like, what is going on? This feels worse than an attack because there's just nothing happening.
I'm just gonna say in a telepathic bone kind of just broadcasted to everyone. Does anybody else feel like just blowing something off for the hell of it, or is it just me?
Can I please make someone dance? I've got the jitters.
What is wrong with you people?
I will say to
Powerful
Celban, it's more pattern recognition. We're kind
Making
of,
people dance?
no. We're just very.
If your
we're-
character flaw is being annoying, this is mine.
We're just very weirded out that up to this moment there has been no attack made on the Queen.
Oh, I entirely agree. I just wouldn't have expressed it that way.
As players, Matt has trained us to react to this way.
That's why he's looking for that 1-2 punch.
Yeah. I mean, we're fat. I like everyone with Jason to leave the room.
Oh, someone's in
We
trouble.
might need dice for this. We might need to count you the dice.
Wow.
As we cut back to the manor. For very brief moment during the speech. We're going to stop recording here because secrets. Back in a second. And we are back.
And he's going to get lots of kisses and treats when he gets home safely.
That's going to be weirdly out of context to the usual.
Yes, that's why I said it.
save part 2 as well. So, I'm back. So we pick up with you guys. You're still, the rest of the party is still kind of, just coming down the steps into the warehouse again. And you see while you've been up there, a small kind of, bit of food's been prepared. There's the side sculptures there, kind of depicting the crest of Cyridillia. And there's a troll, a bit more relaxed than I've seen that. And yeah, the city is yours, the rest of the day is yours. This evening, you are all attending, you're all invited to attend the dinner. There's a very nice dinner being prepared for you all this evening in the banquet hall. And Igneous will say, thank you all for attending today. I very much appreciate everybody returning, or everyone being here. I know some guests that are in the crowd if you find them easily. But do enjoy the day, and remember the evening meals at 7 o'clock this evening. So you'll please to be prepared for that, and I will see you all then. And you just nod, and he will head off to do things.
Congratulations on your successful speech, Karo.
That was pretty good. Well done.
Thank you.
That was very good.
It was that good, even I was paying attention to it.
I think the highest you could have got was a 57.
My DC for paying attention was 50.
Really?
I'm just joking.
Okay.
I just got that.
Yeah. Normally I'm just like, in my own brain, just like, like it's just music playing. Yeah. Well, I didn't do it because it's copyright.
Oops.
It's alright if you don't go over 4 seconds. I think it's 3 or 4.
It's complicated.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the music that I used to follow.
I have an itch for mischief.
You do?
I do.
Perhaps you can help me.
Yeah?
Please come stand in the corner
Why?
so I can talk to you.
Sure.
You do know we have the mind linked up. You can talk privately.
Oh, amazing. I need you to help me return a book that I didn't realise how hard it was to steal, and Motus' memory has been changed so that he doesn't know it exists.
Why is this... What? Who changed it to Heris, of course. Why?
Well, Motus asked her to,
That's...
so he didn't arrest me.
But doesn't that... You know what? I'll talk to you
I
about
don't
it
know.
later.
But I was pretty confident I could get it back in easily enough. But if you're bored and looking for something to do, a hand would be most appreciated.
I can help.
I don't know why you dragging someone else in.
As long as... Are you immune to charm?
Hang on, I'm a fey creature. Let me check. Where would I check that?
You have well, wait, no, that's an elf thing.
No, is it-
Features and traits, probably.
I don't think I am immune to charm.
Under a racial.
No, I think that would be way too powerful. Oh god, there's far too many features and traits. Artificer.
Select for Rachel.
Yeah, scroll down.
Rachel.
Rachel.
Or Rachel's abilities.
Rachel abilities.
No, I'm not immune to charm, but I resist spellbacks.
Could you willingly fail one? Can I mess with you with magic just a little bit?
It depends what it is.
I want to make you dance.
In an alleyway.
In a private space.
Okie dokie. Great, let's do that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get our stuff done. What have I got for this?
You have pass without traits, don't you?
Yeah, I don't have the
Oh.
I don't have the staff with me.
Inventory. What did I bring with me? That's not going to help. I don't want to murder anyone.
Are you sure?
That's helpful. That's a little helpful. That was very useful.
So more of what Celban is interested in is knowledge, because he didn't realise that these books were like magically warded and guarded, and they had methods of knowing whether people had taken things out.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, please help.
Has anyone talked to you about it?
I was informed
When?
when we met up here.
What do you? Where's here?
Well, before you arrived with the floats.
Are we still on the platform?
No.
They're kind of back in the warehouse where it's like catered food and stuff.
Okay. Sure. Let's get through this first, and then we'll
Okay.
head back.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do anything in the space? Or do you
I want to see what's happening. I won't eat too much because of the big meal that's coming in the evening.
So should we just kind of picky bits stick around. A few people are staying in, others kind of leaving, some heading probably back to the palace, others kind of heading up town. You see the Grand General and the Generals will head off in the direction. They don't say anything to anybody, they kind of leave Karo to go with you guys and then try and bring them with them. Jackson and Queen, the Prince not making their way kind of into this like crowded area. And not quite there's an open area with like a few other things and look at. And then most of the guests kind of in here or kind of scattering around the city.
Do you want to see if we can spy on them?
On who?
And just find some interesting conversations in the crowd.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Most interesting factoid has to buy... Not dinner, we're getting fed. I'll buy you a book.
Dangerous, but okay.
If I find something more interesting. If you find something more interesting.
I'll buy you an instrument.
Ooh, now we're talking. I'm gonna go and see if I can listen into some conversations, see if I can find anything interesting. Yeah.
I would also like to attempt to listen into conversations I'm definitely not meant to be part of.
Both make perception checks.
Is it just like us enjoying the day basically?
Pretty much, you've got like a few hours until it's 7 o'clock.
Do you roll 20?
Yes, honesty.
Dinner starts.
Come on.
It is now 4 o'clock.
With
That one?
No, I rolled a 3 and a
It's
6.
a crowd with
is he still like?
No, wait, no.
No,
It's
these
3.
kind of over the day.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
I was about to say
Yeah,
that's
that's
it, but like if he still
13.
looks peaky, I'll hit him.
Looks like I'm buying it.
Yeah,
Does
but he's
look
kind
good.
of, he's off with score.
Depends if either of us find anything interesting.
Yeah.
So poison's a bitch unless you're a paladin or a monk.
Nat 20, 26.
13.
So you don't hear much. 26 on that 20. You hear rumours of like there's a game somewhere in one of the taverns. It seems to be set Evolver theme, but no one knows what the game is. It's a secret game.
I'm gonna let the party know.
It's like they would say the tavern is called the Roasted Barrel Tavern.
I'm gonna let the party know if there's nothing else interesting going on in this square. Is there anything else?
You kind of listen to it and criticize it. You kind of got one conversation, the rest of the noise and kind of too much.
I'm gonna go find the Rusted Barrel Tavern. I'll let everyone know where I'm going. Looks like you're buying me an instrument.
Sure.
Anyone else would like to know?
Probably just I don't know, walk around, see what people are up to.
So you're kind of in the Traveller's Hall area at this point. And this part of the city is
Oh, you
filled
probably
with
spot
like
me with that.
vendors. So there's food and beverage vendors, all the bars and taverns are open, selling drinks and food. But there's also like stalls that have been set up. So selling like, merchandise, plush toys, there's also face painting going on. Like little
You
games.
spot me.
There's probably like a tattoo on, we're doing like temporary tattoos of like you guys, the celebration logo. Just all kind of, I should say like a fair, like there's a whole city with all these logos and those stores. Anything you can find what you kind of want to look for, you'll probably find it. It's like a whack-a-mole thing, but like whack-a-fiend, so like a little demons, two people whacking television.
Yeah, I guess I'll just like wander around, see what takes my interest, probably look at the whacker thing, like
Yep.
I already did that today. I'm gonna get what is probably like, because my brain just goes to the Christmas market.
It is kind of like that.
I'm just gonna get like a mead and start like walking
Yeah, so
around.
you get like a nice craft mead. It's probably like a Western Highlands specific mead. Quite hearty and warm. It's nice.
Mead is where we get the term honeymoon from. Yeah, when like the idea of honeymoon comes from them drinking a honey drink, which is mead in the first month after wedding.
Interesting.
Fun facts with Jason.
In fact, I said I won't. Quincy's Town probably has something going on. If you guys want to head to that, you don't have to, but that's
Probably. Probably. It depends on the timing of going to Quincy's and then going to the dinner, because I'm not going to eat you in the middle of the fucking day.
Yeah, you probably. I mean, it's like 3 or 4, it's probably half 3 already. Was the Queen speaks to last very long. It's a little half 3. So you've got what?
Sorry.
3.5 hours until the dinner starts.
Yeah. I'm just going to hang around on the marketplace until shit starts closing down.
Oh, it's supposed to be up until like midnight. It's going to be
Yeah.
all night, probably all until the next day as well.
And, around 6 o'clock. So I'll just stay in the marketplace for 3 hours, probably shoot the shit with random people that ask me
now.
crap.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to get you guys in trouble?
You
got
go and try and
I'm
find
going to the
his family.
Yeah.
Let's spend some time
I
with them.
told you that. That's not good.
Yeah.
You probably find them kind of scattered throughout the city. They all have different areas, but make a percentage to try and track them down.
Stuff. Paradise. Trying to think of this. Fuck off.
Natural 20.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the 20.
easy enough. You actually see Maris looking for you really proud, and the rest of them all kind of there as well. You kind of walk out there and you see them all kind of out and then near the door. They've been let in by a few guards because they recognise what they're meant for. And you go, oh, Karo, I'm very, very proud of you. She walks out and gives you a big hug.
Thank you, mother.
Whereas kind of looks at you and goes, not bad, son. And everyone's like, well, we're all now to do a good speech. And then Brogan and Tender kind of like, yeah, it wasn't too bad. And then Niall's kind of like, it was very good, Karo. Like, very, really good.
Did she write it down? Did she write it down?
Good, like that.
You don't know.
No. So I don't write Karo speeches down.
I should just memorise it as I said it.
Yeah, she's like, that was very good.
Thank you. Oh. Shall we wander the festivities?
Marathon, yeah, I think it should be nice if we all go as a group. And everyone's like, very well. You all as a family head out into the
I'm not. I want to incite the family for this bullshit. No.
What do you get?
11.
Yeah, you're 11. You're guessing that Oberus doesn't really want to walk around a fair all day. He wants to go to
do business.
A room. Yeah. Just go to the next room. Oberus like, oh, I have to walk around with my family. Ugh, I'm meant to be a really cool fencer. And then it's probably Roman.
That's very offensive.
Not really too bothered about the kind of, yeah, makes sense because I don't know how to walk around as well.
Yeah, but the great friends just go walk around. The guy just did the badass speech.
Yeah, and you do get people kind of coming over to be like, oh, can I have a signature and hand a little piece of paper?
You're popular! Sign him.
Yeah,
Be the celebrity.
This is maybe why I did it.
And then you do probably at one point see this kind of like young, like half-elven boy runs over and goes, hi, I'm your biggest fan, can you sign mine? He's got like a wooden sword. Can you sign my sword, please? He has a Karo t-shirt.
Yes! It works!
I've seen I seen t-shirt. I've just said a thing through just to Iggy going, I hate you.
Do you though?
At this moment, yes.
And I didn't even pull a prank on you. Do you know how difficult that was? How much self-control that took? That was a prime pranking opportunity.
I wouldn't have thought it was self-control more than self-preservation.
Oh, you really kill me.
You'll get it.
Just do the Anakin face.
Thank you. He kind of after like a or something. Adam?
I do this same thing as Motus, just move around and stuff like that. But I will sending to Gaxus and just say, because my head is I'm so like, this is super strange. I will say to him, are you also weirded out that nothing bad has happened?
You get back. I am a little concerned. This hasn't felt this calm in a long time. That's what you get back.
Yeah.
Celban, so I think you're doing.
Yes. I would like to return to the manor to pick up my staff and pass without trace.
Oh.
You begin making way back to. Takes you a while to walk. As you get to like the outskirts of the manor, you see the door. It's open.
Door is open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is there anything invisible around me?
Nope.
All of those sensors that have been put up recently, are they still there?
They're on the ground. As you get towards the door, you don't see them much now. You have to walk into the manor first to see this.
No, because there were sensors up around the outside of the building as well.
Oh yeah, they're on the ground. They've dropped.
Okay. With detect magic, because I have that up as well, am I seeing anything different on the wall?
There's magical essence left, but it's just faint bits of like conjuration evocation.
Okay.
With transmutation as well.
So I would like... So I'm picking up an eerie vibe from this.
Yeah.
I'm gathering. So I would attempt to... first of all, I'm going to look around.
So you walk through the front door?
No, I'm not walking through yet.
Okay.
I'm just going to attempt to just look around the area before I move forward.
Investigation check.
Okay. That one's cocked. Though I liked it. That is 25.
So you look around the outside area, and it feels chilly. And this weird sense of cold. And there's a few plants near the main path, a bit of grass. All seems to have died.
So immediately in the mind link to everyone, something strange at the manor. Things look like they're dying. I'm investigating.
I am going to
Yeah.
start booking it
It's
there.
taking you a while to get there, but you start running into the manor.
Yeah.
And then I would like to try to sneak into the manor.
Make a staff check.
Okay. That is a 24.
So you get towards the door. You creep into the door. Look directly ahead, and you see in front of the door a axe, like an arc of warhammer, on the ground. And you kind of walk up, and on the ceiling there's a chunk of stone missing, and a splatter of blood. And just below that, you see the body of a large bugbear, and their leg, the bone is going through the leg. You look a bit to your right, and you see Zidek. Blue and white feathered Raesokeran. Head bleeding in a pool of blood next to a wall near the stairs. But the most distressing thing you see is directly opposite you. A huge pool of blood and Reyfron. A large, grey, dark grey fragment of rock through his chest. And his neck is at an angle, up into the left and almost backwards. You faintly see some breath come from his body,
Mm-hmm.
but Finch it's hard to tell.
Okay, what about Reyfron?
Nothing. A huge pool of blood, a neck bent in the way it should be bent, and a large fragment of dark, or light and dark stone, piercing the centre of his chest.
Okay, so from looking around this corridor anymore.
Well, this is just as you walk the door, this is like the main room.
Okay, so is there evidence of a battle in here, not just their blood and things like that?
The only signs of anything broken on the body is a tiny bit of stone on the ceiling, which looks like something hit.
So in the mind link, I will communicate death by moonstone, and then we'll continue with what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
I will move towards who's closest to me.
Probably Finch. She's probably the nearest.
I'll move towards Finch and cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
No, sorry. First of all, I'll cast Haste on myself.
Yeah.
Then I'll move towards Finch and cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
Then I'll move towards Zizek
Mhm.
and cast Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
Hang on.
So I might just kind of quick hash there. And you kind of coughs up, and goes, and then reach down towards their leg, the bone's still sticking down, so they hit it hard, and their face is still kind of scarred and bleeding. They're kind of like gripping it, kind of looking around, and then sees you and go, what's going on? There was
I'm busy. I move towards Reyfron and cast Cure Wounds.
nothing.
Okay, he's dead.
There's like
Right.
So kind of wakes up.
Move back.
What has happened? And looks around. And then you cast a spell. Does nothing. On Reyfron.
Okay. Let's see what I've got here.
And so they're kind of begins to stand up. He's kind of got a bleeding head that's going to stop bleeding now, but there's blood down inside his face. Kind of looks around and kind of walks into Finch. Finch, were you okay? And they go, my legs. What happened? I saw a figure at the door and I didn't know what the nose is. Finch, I heard the commotion and ran down and I must fly across the room and the wall. And kind of stay in the corner. There's kind of grabbing some bandages and wrapping it around the top of it, just like to stop any bleeding coming from the broken throat.
Thanks. That hurts.
I forgot you probably know the Centaur voice. Of course, I kind of tightens it as much as I can. He looks to know a bit of basic first aid.
Isn't that kind of why we hired him?
It is.
Is-
He's fucking good at everything, not for it.
Is there anybody else that's meant to be alive in this building right now?
I don't believe so.
Hawthorne.
Yes, the child and Bartle. He went out. He went to visit the fern.
Bye! And I start surveying the building.
Investigation, Jeff.
Okay, not going in Crazy's room. I've been warned about that. That's...
And Kira also, she said she went to the fern.
That is a 29.
You look around the building, you check every floor, every room, every door, public grizzles. Most of us should say.
Oh yeah. What about the extra plane space that Reyfron used to have?
It's gone.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was figuring.
This
Yeah.
is the wall, it's not there. There's nothing there.
Okay. So I will now communicate what I've just seen to the party. One dead, 2 injured, extraplanar space, 1 missing. Is that correct?
Well, the extra space is gone. Kira's not there, Bart's not there, but they went into the city.
So it's Hawthorne who's
Hawthorne's gone into the city.
who's missing. Yeah.
Where's
But I don't give names.
Yeah.
I say 1 dead, 2 injured, 1 missing.
Who's dead?
Reyfron.
Ah, crap.
Oh, damn.
Who's missing?
Hawthorne.
Oh,
What?
no.
He might be inside the extraplanar space.
Well, why not?
Reyfron is dead.
What happens to extraplanar spaces when their creator dies?
Can I make an Arcana check?
Yeah.
Give me that dice.
I want to see if I can answer that
Do you
too.
want to use the Kali dice?
Ah,
That's not where it is.
10.
I'll make
You got a fucking wizard. 21.
Erdan's making an Arcana check.
21.
No, that's us.
Heck, I want to check. It's my kid.
Harris would make that
That's
check.
cool.
Yeah, Harris has about 20.
16?
Did you roll a 6?
What?
14.
You got like a plus 14.
Oh, badly.
14.
14, so you're not too sure.
21.
21, okay. No, what'd you get?
9.
9. 16. So Harris and Reyfron moved to Celban.
Yep.
Both go kind of at the same time in mining. It depends on the space, but most of the time, a space like this, it's in the astral sea.
I want to check the Cupid Gate.
What you do with it?
I want to remember.
I don't think it has the astral sea on it.
Do I have anything that connects to the astral sea?
Yes, in
Yeah,
a very
tuning.
roundabout way.
Everything.
Everything connects to the astral sea in a very roundabout way.
Is there a way to get to the astral sea from this plane?
Yes, I can make a portal to the astral sea immediately with 2 bags of holding.
That'll be somewhere random.
Hold on. We have gates, remember?
Yeah, exactly.
We can. So we no gate. If you know something's true name, you can bring it through.
It's willing. It can go through.
You also get blocked by playing all areas.
I'll give it a go. I'm gonna pull out my Cupid Gate.
Not a new dice, you have to do an intervention.
No, it's not a new day.
Is it?
Still. No, because I used it first thing in the
Yeah.
morning.
You got the cube, okay?
I'm going to cast Gate from it.
Okay.
And I'm going to say Hawthorne Castle.
You cast a spell, and this shimmering blue gate appears. You see a figure step through. You look at this figure. They look old, decrepit, wearing old, kind of grey looks human of some description. All kind of black, grey robes. And they look towards you. And they hand you something.
Take it.
You put a paper. And as you do, they step back to the gate and the gate closes. And they'll pick up their next.
Oh! Kidnap my kid again!
Stop me fucking.
Thank you very much for watching. Please everybody. Well, that was not less. Watching today's episode, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. And we'll pick up with that next week when we sit down rolling.
And there's the other show.
You dead.
Bye guys.
You dead.
Yeah.